Yeah, it's a real exciting night. Delaney Bergen starting the game off here serving, and we're underway.
And the Vikings right off the bat. Point for Tripoli. Quick set, hit down the left side and straight down. So Tripoli's up 1-0. Serving in the backside on the right. Crowd is stadium pretty filled here. Back row set up. It's going to be a free ball pass across the court. Not going to make it. Tripoli with point number 2. That was a hard serve by Brianna Lobeck, a junior for Tripoli. Serving once again from the right side corner, from our right to our left. A floater to the back middle. Set at the front. Partially blocked, goes to the back row, and it's going to be a free ball over for the Edco side. They're going to set up to the right side, and it goes down middle. Good dig in the back row by Tripoli. A tap back to the left side front. Set up to the outside left over the double team. Good! Edco's first point by Alyssa Tibbett, the senior with the dink.
Yeah, that was a good job by Edco staying within system there, and they got the first couple hits of the evening.
Hard serve. Tripoli now slams it down on the outside left. Hard hitting by Taylor Flagg, a junior. Boy, did she put it down, but that ball was out. 3-1 the score here. Tripoli up. Serves back row. It's going to go out of bounds. And point once again for Edco. So doing some hard serving there for the Vikings, Alicia Tibbett. Again, left side going to be short. Past the outside left. Back row, it's going to go off the Tibbett in the back row again. Another hard hit there. And that's going to be another ace by Tripoli. 4-1 the score here. Tripoli on top.
That score's got to be incorrect because Edco has at least 2, if not 3. I wasn't keeping close enough track, but they're checking here at the bench now.
Yeah, they just put it up 5-2 right now. Now they're back down to 5-1. Got a little bit of a deficit here. Got the linesman up there trying to get some discussion, trying to get things figured out here. And so it's one of those things right off the bat. No one paying attention to the score. Now they got it at 2-2.
That's not right either.
You know, it's 4-2. Edco on top. That's not right either. And now you hear the Tripoli crowd going, "That's not right."
I think it's 4-3 one way.
Somebody's got to have this on tape somewhere, Roger.
That's got to be on tape somewhere, but I don't think 4-2 is right either.
Oh, right. If they're talking about it right now, well, they're still at the scorers table. Well, the thing is, everybody's got white uniforms on. Everybody's wearing white. Everybody's wearing black. Edco's numbers got the gold trim, and Tripoli's got the black numbers with the orange trim. And so you're virtually almost seeing identical teams. And so there's, you think about an Oelwein score, but somebody that doesn't know the kids at all, they don't have a clue on which team's scoring where.
Yeah, the bench, you have to pay real close attention to the up official when he points at what side the point goes to.
And so they're going to say it's 3-3. So there we go. Okay. 3-3. Serve Tripoli right to left here. Pass to Bildero. Back to the outside left. Good dig in the back row. Set to the outside left for Tripoli. Doesn't make it across. Edco with the first lead. 4-3. Now that we got the score figured out, things might get a little bit easier here. So for the Vikings. And we've got a overlap there. Yeah, the players were not lined up correctly. Coach Bergen coming over to talk to the official. They switched before the serve instead of after. And so then we've got the problem with that overlap. It's okay if the players move around, but they just got to switch.
They got to wait till the serve. They have to wait till the serve is made to do that.
Hard serve, another ace there for Tripoli. That's only Semmelroth, a junior. Ace one down the left side, and it's 5-4. Now Tripoli is on top. Hard serve, going to be set. The outside left, double team goes to the back row. Big goes up in the air. Set to the middle, to be a free ball, and Edco right there, block. Right foot, center.
Yeah, that's a great play there by Hoffman. She just stayed right with them. They were trying to just pass the ball over the net. They didn't get it high enough to get over the front row.
5-5 the score. Vikings tied up once again. This is game one here. And the third goes long for Natalie Wessel. So, 6-5 the score here. Tripoli up by one in the first game of this regional final here at Oelwein. Edco numbers sitting good over across the way in the bleachers. I'd say they're probably about 98% filled. All said it's not 100, it looks more like. There's some crowd standing at the door. They can't find a place to sit. Past the outside left. Oh, diving forward with a fifth out. Not good enough, and point goes to Tripoli. Allison Tibbett doing her best effort to get a fist on it. 7-5 the score. Tripoli on top. Strong serve goes out. 7-6. Tripoli's made the state tournament 18 times. And Edco looking for their first. 7-6 to score here. Serve goes to back right side to the libero. Sets the outside left. Double team up. Edco there. Good pass. Free ball going to be across the backside corner. So Tripoli's going to be able to set this one up. And they push it back across the dink. And that dink is very effective over the double team. And trying to get a hand on it was Chesney Cream. And she just couldn't get it up in the air.
No, that was a set of points there that where nobody really got a hit, but just an error there by Edco.
And some of the Edco fans coming over to the Tripoli side. That's how filled it is. Edco fans sitting on the Tripoli side now. So ball to the Tripoli side, a hard hit, double block. And that will go down for a point for Tripoli. A double block up there for Kelsey Hansel and Haley Fitzpatrick, but that hard hit went off one of the girls' fists, and it fell on the Edco side. 9-6 to score. Jump serve, knuckleball. Going to be passed up front. Outside left, double block. Ball goes down. Good, nice little soft hit by Allison Tibbett. Tibbett steered clear of that double block in front of her and hit in the center, right in the center of the court. 9-7 to score. Coach Bergen walking around telling some instructions. Ball set middle back at the net. Free ball goes back over to Edco. Edco's going to be able to set it up. Right side, diagonal pass. Good defense in the back row. Good have now a slam back this way, and it's going to sail out. Both teams coming out firing. 9-7. Tripoli on top. It's at 9-8 now. Soft serve down left side. Set to the outside left. Block goes up, and it's going to go down. Getting her hand up there, trying to get that ball pushed back across the side with Kelsey Hansen, but the hitter had an angle on it, and it went down in front of the standard of the line judge. 10-8 to score. Back and forth it goes here. Back-to-back row. Ball past the outside left. Double block once again. Diagonal Sat's going to sail out to the far side corner. Another point goes to Tripoli, 11-8. 3 points has been the biggest lead, and Tripoli matching that right now. So Tripoli with another serve, a knuckleball to the back middle. Set to the outside left, double block up once again. Parsons deflection, free ball, and Edco up there pushes back down, and a hit, and it goes down. Great recovery by Zoe Semmelot for Tripoli. She found a clear spot on the court and just kind of guided to that backside corner.
That was a nice read there by Semmelot because everybody was kind of in motion there, and she just found the open hole on the court.
Ball 8 to score. Ball at the outside, short hit right there. Double block goes down, and that's going to sail out. Well, yep, it's going to sail out. It's going to be a point for Tripoli. 13-8. Tripoli up by 5 here in game number 1. Ball rolled out into the hallway, and then somebody's got it. They've only got one ball here. Oh, they got another one there. We're going to roll that one back. And that one went similar. Disappeared down the hallway. So they rolled another one in. So here comes the serve here for Tripoli once again, leading 13-8. Set to the left side. Going to go up, double team, block down, right down once again. Dynamite block there. He's got Zoe Semmelrock doing a good job getting up hands up there. And that Spike had nowhere to go, but down on the Edco side, like slamming it into a wall. 14-8, Tripoli leads, game number 1. Serve to the back row, and that's going to be a quick-handled serve to the left side corner for the Vikings. And Coach Bergen's going to take a timeout. And we'll take one, too. You're listening to Regional Final Volleyball from Oelwein on 94.7 KNPX.
Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Saw and Supply, both in Edgewood, TNT Power Sports in Elkader, and Garnavillo Auto and Tire in Garnavillo, proud Edco Viking sponsors.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Beachville, Edgewood Locker and Event Center, Edgewood Pump Service, Benton Repair, Hairworks, Family Hairworks, Eric's Auto Parts, and Mama Jam Nails, and Ray's Excavating. So, thank those sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Edco, after the timeout, they trail by 7 to 15-8 in game number 1 with Tripoli serving. Serve from the middle, goes to the back corner, and that's going to sail out. So the timeout works. Edco comes with the point, so it's 15-9. Slow that tempo down, Roger. That same Tripoli was just clicking on all systems right there.
Yeah, they were doing a real nice job. Good time out there by Coach Bergen to break the momentum, and it worked.
Hard serve to the back row. There'll be a free ball on the Edco side where they're going to be able to do something with it. Sat outside the left hip. Good defense by the libero for Tripoli, and the hit comes down over Edco's block. And so Zoe Semmelroth, again, that junior, she is a player.
Semmelroth is causing Edco a lot of problems, both offensively and defensively. They can't get her blocked, and she's been part of a couple of double blocks that have scored points for Tripoli as well.
16-9. Soft touch. There we go. We've got to take over the double block. So Edco now starting to figure things out here, perhaps. Can't always go through the wall. That time they push one, tap one over the top. So give that. That goes down as an ace by Haley Fitzpatrick, the senior for the Vikings. 16-10. Serve the left side corner. Back to the right side. And that one again. So tall. That time it's Jenna Beltius, who simply was about 8 feet from the net, went up and was able to arc that ball over Edco's double team. 17-10 here, game number 1. Ball sets middle. A little bit mishandled. It's going to be a free ball. Doesn't make it across the net. The Trolls come out blasted right off the bat here in game number 1. 18-10, our score. Jump serve to the middle. Pass up to the middle front. Outside left, block goes down. It's going to be out. Trying to slice it down the left side didn't work, and that sailed out. It's 19-10. So the Vikings have got to get a little momentum here. Ball pass to the middle. Going to be the outside left over a double block. Defense in the back row. Free ball going to be coming across to the back row. Third hit hits the tape. Goes over to the edge side. Even then, that break goes for the Tripoli.
Yeah, that was just a bad break there. It hit the tape and hit Haley Fitzpatrick's back arm, and it caused it to go backwards. She was right on it. It just hit the tape.
And the Edco Vikings let it go down the sideline. They think it's going to be out, but it curls in, and it's 21-10. And Coach Bergen takes the second time out. Well, Roger, this is not the start the Vikings wanted. Tripoli coming out, and they are just on fire.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of serving, and Edco's had a hard time with their serving first pass, getting the ball to the setter and getting something shut up because they've been scrambling for most of the match so far here. But it'll just be a situation where Edco has to settle down and get back into their offense and put pressure on Tripoli in that way.
Edco was just time out too. That's what broke up momentum a little bit. This one now they find themselves down by 11. Perhaps to get a little more momentum of some kind to get ready for game number 2. Unless you can come back with a huge comeback here. So Tripoli serving from the back center. jump serve goes back to the middle. Back up front, outside left. Double block goes back row. And Chipola right there. And they get hit when they hit. It's going to be 3-ball block. Now it's on the Edco side. Dink over the top, and the libero for Chipola dives for it. Still alive. And a slicing little cutter there by Zoe Semmelroth, whose shoulders were perpendicular to the sideline, or to the net, and sliced it over kind of like a second serve in tennis. 22-10 now. Ball sets the back row to the middle. Short serve hits, blocked down, goes up, still in play. Received by the Vikings. Back outside left. Hits the tape, going to be on the Vikings side, though. Vikings still playing here. Up to the front row left. Free ball goes over to the Chipola side. Outside right, slam goes down. And that's another boomer there, right there. Another ace by Zoe Semmelroth. 23-10. Having some night in game number 1. Hit to the middle. Back sets the right side. Partial block here. Still free ball on the Chipola side. Semmelroth puts it down once again. Edco does not have an answer for Semmelroth right now. 24-10, game number 1. Game point here. Brings the Chipola crowd to their feet, all in orange and black. So here we go, 24-10, a jump serve. Ball pass to the front. Goes down, Edco. Again, good defense. That time, Edco with the point. So a nice kill there by the Vikings. That was Fitzpatrick for the Vikings.
Yeah, that time, Edco got the serve up, got a nice set, and Fitzpatrick with the kill.
24-10, a big shot ends game number 1, though. And so, Chipola wins game number 1 in a quick fashion, 25-11. We will take a break and come back in a couple of minutes with game number 2 from the regional final here in Oelwein. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Del Clay Farm Equipment is your hometown equipment dealer in Edgewood. Del Clay Farm Equipment specializes in AGCO, Bobcat, New Holland, and Kawasaki. For your work or pleasure, Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood. Go Vikings!
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
C&L Drainage can handle all of your farm tiling, backhoe, septic, and dozer work, and all types of track hoe excavating. C&L Drainage specializing in farm tiling using the latest technology laser setup with Trimble RTK satellite system.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
For your wedding receptions, parties, business ventures, or any event, call Edgewood Locker Event Center. Have the Edgewood Locker cater your next event. The Edgewood Locker Event Center and Edgewood Locker, a winning combination. Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust. Community Insurance has insurance for all of your auto, farm, business, and home. Call the experts at Community Insurance in Edgewood. Go Vikings!
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Welcome back to Oelwein High School. The Vikings, well, let's hope that they regroup here. A lot of free balls, Roger, not a whole lot of very good serve returns.
Yeah, the Vikings need to get the ball to their setter on the initial pass so they can get some things going, because Tripoli's been able to stay in their offense and get Semmelroth the ball basically whenever they wanted to, and she's been dominant at the net so far, and I think that starts with Edco's passing when they're on offense, to where they can make Tripoli play more defense.
Tripoli now serving from our left to our right to begin game number 2. Through the double team and right off the bat, the Vikings now on top 1-0. Great hard hit right in the middle there by Haley Fitzpatrick, the senior, to the Vikings on top 1-0. The Vikings are the visitor on the scoreboard, although both teams wearing white. Soft serve to the back row. It's going to be set up. And a hard boom pound goes close to down, going straight down. The angle on that, Zoe Semmelroth, I'm not sure how the Vikings are going to be able to match up with her. She's just dynamite up front.
She's really athletic because Edco has good size up front, but she's just going up over the top of them right now.
1-1 the score here. Serve to the backside corner. And there we go. We got an ace for Tripoli. Ace served by Addison Franzen, senior. So it's 2-1 Tripoli. Tripoli head coached by Courtney Anderson. Assistant coach is Bailey Epling. And the serve goes to the short side angle on the left side. And Edco has not with good reception there. Serve reception is key to get your offense going.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You know, the number of times that head coach Setter has touched the ball on the initial pass has been very small thus far, and that's really, really hurt him.
3-1 the score here. Hard serve to the back row. The Vikings going to be hitting one into the net, and it's 4-1. You're already starting to feel this tempo. Tripoli is a fast-paced team. They keep pushing that ball quickly, get the ball back quickly to the server, and they are back in action. It's almost like a ball served out of bounds there for Tripoli, and it's 4-2. It's almost like a no-huddle offense.
Yeah, their tempo is really good right now, so that's why Edco needs to disrupt their timing a little bit.
Ball hits the net and goes down on and Tripoli digs it up, but Edco right there as they try to get it back across the net, and a point goes to the Vikings. 4-3 to the score. Vikings down by 1. And it's ace serve there. Nice once again. Now the Vikings. Nice little hard serve there by Allison Tibbett. And we're now up 4-4. Nice little serve. Hard little flat serve. Hard to reserve. The second one back again at the line. And Tripoli in the net. Vikings up 5-4. So 5-4 here, game number 2. Vikings been phased after game number 1. Serve to the center back. Free ball left side. Vikings right there, dig it up. Set to the outside right. Over double team back row, a good dive. But it's going to go down for the point for the Vikings. So a great job there. Now that looks like that was a hit by Delaney Bergen.
Alvis. Oh, it was Alvis that had that hit there.
Serve goes up, slicing out of bounds, though, however, and Tripoli gets it back, plus the point. So it should make it 6-5 Vikings lead here in game number 2. 6-5 our score, game number 2. Capacity crowd here in Oelwein. Serve from the middle to the outside left. Again, Tripoli going serving from our right to our left. Vikings hit one of the tape, goes across on the Tripoli side, hits the backside middle. Again, sets the middle. Free ball comes back over to the Tripoli side. Set at the front of the net, double block. Goes back to the Tripoli side. The Vikings trying to get some things figured out. Another double block. Good save there. Third hit goes across. And now it's again at the net. Hit coming, and that goes to the back row. And finally, Tripoli puts it down for the kill. But boy, that was one of the better rallies tonight.
Yeah, that was when both teams were getting the ball to their center. They're doing a nice job of digging the spikes, but it just turned out Tripoli ended up with the last one.
6-6 to score. First serve reception on the pass up, it goes into the net. 7-6 Tripoli leads this game number 2 for the first time. Set goes to serves, goes to the back row, outside left, middle hit. And that was going to go down. There's a kill again in the middle. Haley Fitzpatrick seems to be working very well from the middle. Now she's serving 7-7 to score here. Serve goes to the backside left corner. Set to the middle. Big shot goes over, and that's going to be in. Double block up there. Edco's been sending to the net against Semmelroth, and Semmelroth this time just pushes it off to the right side in front of the tape. 8-7 the score here. Chipola leads the Vikings in this regional final. Hard set to the middle. Serve to the middle, that is. Pass up. Vikings get a big free ball over to the Chipola side. Suppose they can sit up the outside left. Single blocker up. Goes to the back row. Fist pushes across. Now back to the Chipola side. Bad set to the right side. Single blocker. We go once again. And the block goes down on the Chipola sideline. Kelsey Asplund with the block. 8-8. Not enough. Game number 2. Again, Vikings lost that game number 1, 25-11. Really weren't into it too much. Hard serve to the outside left, double block up, goes into the tape. That's going to be 4 hits. Vikings now with the lead, 9-8.
I think this is the rotation that Edco's really got to take advantage of, because Simmeroff is out of the game right now because she'd be in the back row.
Hard hit over the double block in the middle, and that's going to be a kill shot by Brianna Lubick, a junior for Chipola, and it's 9-9. Serving now for Chipola from the left side, right side corner is Fatty Bopp, another senior for Chipola. Pass to the left side, Vikings. Hit goes down. It's going to be a kill. There we go. Vikings again in this one, 10-9. Nice hard hit by Kelsey Asplund. And so it's 10-9 Vikings in game number 2. Serving for the back row for the Vikings, Kelsey Asplund. Ball goes to the back row. Back set to the right. Tip ball's going to be on the Viking side. And a soft hit to the middle. Chipola there to pass it up to the outside right. Single blocker up, goes to the back. Edco now digging around and trying to push that ball across the tape was Delaney Bergen, but she just couldn't get it across the tape. And we're not at up 10-10 in game number 2. Serving now, shifting over to the far left side of the court. A hard hit to the right side. Back set to the right for the Vikings over double block. Diving forward. Free ball comes back over to the Edco side. The Vikings now with a chance to dig it over the top of the double block, and they do! Allison Tibbett with a nice soft hit over the double block. Now, Tibbett is not the tallest player on the court, and she got that dink over the top of 2 of the taller Chipola players. Vikings up 11-10. Ball back to the middle, push over to the left side. Going to be a free ball for the Vikings back to the left side corner. Set to the middle. The hit goes down the double block. Comes back to the Vikings side. They're right there to dig it out. Free ball comes back over to the Chipola side. Set to the outside left, double block, and that one is going to go in. And, of course, coming back into the ball game there was Jenna Belfius. And so she almost matches Zoe Simmeroth for size and power.
Yeah, Belfius is doing a pretty nice job. She's a nice compliment to Simmeroth here.
11-11 here. Game number 2. All knotted up. Hit to the outside, going to sail out. Chipola regains the lead, 12-11. 12-11, game number 2. This is how many points Edco had in game number 1 for the Vikings, making strides here. See if they can get a little bit of a spurt and get the lead and the win in game number 2 here. Knot things up. Soft hit over the double team. This time Chipola's there to dig it out. Free ball backs over the Viking side. The set to the outside left over the double block. To the barrel for Chipola, digs it out. Free ball once again comes back over to the Viking side. Vikings set to the middle. Soft quick, short set, and that is a kill for Fitzpatrick. 12-12. Vikings offense starting to become a little bit more varied. Using that quick set at the net and then putting it down. 12-12. Ball back to the left side corner. The set to the right side. And that goes out. Hits the tape and rolls out. 13-12. And so 13-12, Chipola serving. Now from the right side. Right back row, Ashton Franzen, the senior. Dribbling like she's at the free throw line. And that one hits the tape and goes over to the Edco side, and that's going to go down as an 8. They could not play it. They hit that tape, and it just was cut down.
That's about the third time tonight Chipola's hit the tape, and it's been very beneficiary to them, that they just beneficial to them. That it's just rolled away from the Edco kids.
14-12. Ball goes back to the middle. It's going to sail out. So a missed serve there for Chipola. Edco pulled within 1, 14-13. Set from the middle. Gets the take. And so another mid serve. So a little bit of, hey, we'll give you one, you give us one. 14-13. Should be 15-13 now. Coming back into the game for Tripoli and serving is Olivia Miller, the junior. Ball set down the sideline. Quick at the outside left. Back of the back row and putting it down once again. And then a take there up the back in the middle. So the Vikings starting to flex their muscles a little bit, 15-14. As long as you can keep the ball on your side doing what you want with it, you can control this Tripoli team.
Yeah, they're moving a lot faster. Tripoli's getting no double blocks set up, so the hitters for Medco are having a lot better luck this second game.
But the Vikings have got to get their serves across net. There's another one hitting the tape and falls down on the Viking side. Point Tripoli, 16-14. Again, Tripoli leads this match 1-0. There's another one just skims across the net, goes over to the Edco side, hits behind the 10-foot line, and that is a kill shot. Behind the 10-foot line on the right side, Kelsey Hansel, the freshman, puts her down, puts the hammer down from behind the 10-foot line, and it's 16-15. Action's fast-paced here. Serves back row middle. Set up. Big shot goes over. Echo trying to keep it up, and that caught everybody off surprise. Ball fell right in between all six players, and all six made a lunge at it, and it just wasn't going to happen. 17-15, Tripoli. They lead game number 2. Sets the backside, serves the backside left, backside right to set. Goes over double clock and down, kill shot for Kelsey Aslin. 17-16 our score. Great night of volleyball here. Love to see the Vikings make it for the first time in school history. Soft serve to the middle. Set to the outside left with a block in place, and it comes back over to the forward side, and they can't get it. Edco knotted up. 17-17. Both these teams ranked on the year. This is the kind of play you'd expect to see. Set to the middle. Push the outside middle. Big shot over the top. And Edco trying to reverse it over the top. Doing a backflip there. Edco to the tape. Annie Hoffman thought she could kind of dig it over their back to the tape, but hit into the tape. 18-17 to pull a lead. Turf from the outside corner. That one goes down to the middle. Good return. Pass to the outside left. Big shot once again. And there we go. It is a hard kill shot. That was a big shot by Allison Tibbetts, the senior, and we're knotted up 18-18. Edco's got to get a little bit of a spurt here. You get up by 3 or 4 now, and that would make things a lot easier. Pass the outside left. Double block goes to the back row, and it's coming out. So the Vikings hitting here up 19-18 in game number 2. They lost game number 1, 25-11, but they've come back fighting 19-18. Ball pass to the middle. Set at the middle, single blocker up. Hard hit to the middle, goes to the outside left, and down for a kill. That's Jetta Shimalak, a senior for Tripoli. 19-19, game number 2. Biggest lead in this one, I think, was about 2. And a push shot goes across. The Vikings there. Nice presence of mind there. 4.
Yeah, Ellis did a really nice job there just reading and set it into a spot where the libero could not get at it.
20-19. Ball serving from the far right side with the lead and the serve. Pass to the middle. Hit down, and everybody once again, though, that familiar name at the sink right there. That one's Jenna Beltius. And so we're knotted up 20-20 with Tripoli serving. Close game like this, you just like to win this one. Get back it up 1-1. Serve from the right side corner. Goes back to the middle. Sets the outside left over double lock. It's going to sail out. 21-20 Tripoli. Right idea, and Coach Bergen's going to take the timeout. 21-20. I'd like to thank these sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. D&L Drainage, Community Insurance, Community Savings Bank, Del Clay Farm Equipment, Deers Realty, Edgy Miggs, Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Saw and Supply, TNT Power, Sports and Garnerville Auto and Tire, Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Feed Mill, Edgewood Locker and Event Center, Edgewood Pump Service, Spec and Repair, Hairworks, Family Hairworks, Everett Auto Parts, and Mama's Jen Nails, and Ray's Excavating. 21-20 in game number 2. The total reached this match 1-0. We got a packed crowd here. In fact, there's been so many fans that they've come over and taken up the extra space on the Tripoli sideline. Although the Tripoli side is a little bit, it's the home court for Oelwein, the home sideline, so there's a little bit more sitting up here in the balcony.
Yeah, there's a great crowd on both sides, and everybody's into it now. We'll see if the timeout breaks the momentum for Tripoli here again.
Ball served from the right side corner here. From our left to right, Tripoli serving to the middle. Set to the outside right, middle serve. Goes down, and it's there, it works. Bailey Fitzpatrick puts her down, 21-21. Ball in the back row. Serving now Allison Tibbetts for the lead. 21-21, a hard set to serve to the next side corner. It's going to be set to the middle. And that one goes down. They know where to pass it to, and they pass it directly to Zoe Simiroff, and she's not, and it's 22-21. Simiroff, however, coming out now in part of the rotation. So this is when Jenna Celsius comes out. So one of the two hitters coming out for right now. Ball pass to the left. Double block strong at the Tripoli sideline. Pushed into the big. 22-22. Tripoli's got two big power hitters.
Yeah, they look an awful lot alike when you're not familiar with them.
Right. Simiroff and Beltius, and one of them's out right now in that rotation. 22-22. Ball set to the back row. Short shot. Into this for the block, but that block was out of bounds. Boy, the Vikings were right there. If they could have got that hand down over the top and put her down. It's now 23-22. Tripoli and Slobert's got that wrong.
This is a critical point. Because this will take Simiroff out of the game if Edco is able to score here.
And I believe that didn't Tripoli score that point, Roger?
Yeah, the last one, that was off the block. It went out of bounds. But it rotated Simiroff back. She's serving now. So if Edco can score here, then they'll take Simiroff out. And the matchups are more favorable for Edco.
And the scoreboard was corrected to the approval of the Tripoli sideline, back to 23-22. Again, both these teams almost mirror images with white socks and black shorts. The only difference is really the school color trims of orange Tripoli and the gold for the Vikings. 23-22, the Vikings lost game number 1, 25-11. This one's a lot different than game number 2, though. But this is pivotal here, though. You got to get this point if you're a Viking. You don't want to go down by 2 with game match. So here we go for the serve. Serving from the back row. Left side, here we go. Goes to the back row. It's going to be up near the rafters. Free ball pass from the back. The Vikings get it back across. Back to the middle. It's going to be a set. The outside left. Single blocker up. Vikings there. Dig it out. Pass the outside left. And a hit goes down into the net. And it goes on. Vikings.
Yeah, that's a critical point. We'll see how Tripoli reacts here with Simiroff on the bench and Edco having the momentum.
23-23. That ball nearly sailed up in this very tall rafters of the Oelwein Gymnasium. Edco with the serve, though, tied up 23-23. Pat on the 10-foot line, they hit to the back row. The Vikings set up outside left. They hit at the bench. Down! It's still Vikings up 24-23. And now Tripoli is going to take a timeout. Wow. I tell you what, these Edco sponsors, boy, aren't you glad these guys are back in this one. C&L Drainage, Community Insurance, Community Savings Bank, Belfray Farm Equipment, Deers Realty, Edgy Megs, Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Saw and Supply, TNT Power Sports, and Garnerville Auto and Tire, Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Feed Mill, Edgewood Locker and Event Center, Edgewood Pump Service, Spec and Repair, Hairworks, Family Hairworks, Edgewood Auto Parts, and Mama's Jen Nails, and Ray's Excavating. Vikings 1 point away from winning game number 2. Game number 1 went to Tripoli 25-11. They pulled away early. And now this one, though, completely different. Head coach serving for the win. The Panthers lead this match 1-0. Here we go. Serving from the back row. Ella Almas, the freshman. We need an ace here. Jump serve to back row middle. Going to be passed up. That's to the left side left. Double block up. The back sideline. Outside left. Double block up again. Goes to the outside sideline. And we're not enough tied up. Well, if I can had a couple of hits at it.
Yeah, it was a good serve, and they had a couple of swings, but the Bull did a nice job on defense there.
24-24. Serve from the right side left. Goes to back row middle. Now we got a set for Fitzpatrick. Goes down. Good. They gets that lead right back. Actually, it was Chelsea Asland with the ace right there, the kill shot, that is. Now serving for the win for the Vikings. It's Maria Cinnamon. And now Tripoli takes another timeout. We'll keep it here. We got, they're taking these 1-minute timeouts. There's not a whole lot of time to break away. Hate to see away at a commercial and the winning point goes down. 25-24. Roger, what's the biggest difference between game number 1 and game number 2?
Well, from what I see is that the serve, receive, and passing from Edco has been a whole lot better, and Tripoli hasn't got enough to set up a double block, and the front row players for Edco have been able to attack more and put more pressure on the Tripoli defense.
25-24, Vikings, 1 point away from not this matchup. Fantastic student sections across the way for the Vikings. They're matched up directly with the Tripoli student section on our side. We're up here in the bleacher area, kind of a nice up in the balcony. Very nice play to watch a ball game from. So here we go, the serve for the win. The Vikings, Maria Zittergren from the left side corner is going to sail out. 25-25. 25-25. And back in the ball game for Cola. That is the game there is Belgius. So Belgius is in, but Kelleroff is still out. Serve to the middle. Vikings with the ace. The serve, a hard serve to the middle. Cut down Javier Lovick now to Cola with a chance to win this and go up with a commanding 2-0. 4. Hard serve to the left side, going to be out, so. Knotted up 26-26. This game in overtime here. 26-26. Vikings now serving from the center. Floater goes back to middle. The set to the outside left. Double block in place. Hits the tape and goes out. The Vikings now with lead. 27-26. 27-26. Game point once again here. And I believe that Tripoli should be out of timeout. Set to the middle. Going to be misplayed. It's 3 balls. Should be a 3 ball for the Vikings. They're going to be able to chance to do something. They're going to set up to the middle. Set the outside left. Take shot over the top. And Tripoli right there to get it back into play. Back out to the left side. Kill shot goes to back over the field.
Yeah, the Vikings kind of wasted an opportunity there because that brings Similoff back in the game now. They just weren't able to get a good swing at the net on that in that possession.
27-27, Tripoli serving. So the Panthers from our left to right, the serve floater goes to the back row middle. The set to the outside left. Fitzpatrick, better walk up, gets back on the head coach sideline. Tripoli 28-27. Tripoli to it. Big hitters up front right now with the serve in the middle. Goes back to the left side corner for the Vikings. Good pass up. Back to the right. Double block up. Goes down. And the Vikings get that point. So we're not at 28-28. Vikings somehow find a way to do it as they had both those big hitters up front. In Summeroff and Duffley doing the blocking. And she fisted it through there. 28-28. Game number 2. So the Vikings serving. Delaney Bergen. Back to the middle. Goes to the head coach side. And it goes down! Both hands up in the air. And Fitzpatrick lifts it down. Vikings now up 29-28. Game number 2. Again, game point here. Serve down the sideline. It's going to be out. Just missed the tape. Back to side up 29-29. gym is just electric. Everybody's just going bonkers on this one. 29-29, serve from the outside right corner. That goes to the middle. Good pass up to the center. Backs it to the right. Over double block, goes down. Got it! Kill shot on the right side there by Allison Tibbetts. So again, the Vikings knocking on the door, trying to get over the hump, trying to win this game and tying up this match. What, 30-29. The serve to the middle. A little bit off play at the tape, double block up, going down, still on the Tacoma side. And they're going to say point towards the pull up. One of the extra players cuffed the net. That close. Knotted up 30-30.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate. The ball was spent all this time on the net that time, right? A foot either side, and Echo got caught in the net.
Serves to the backside corner, going to be passed up well. Sets the outside left, push across the tape, goes one down front, and almost like a chest pass, a good push at the tape. Kelsey Asplin uses the tape to her advantage, and it goes down, so it's 31-30. Vikings trying to get over the hump here. In the back row, Fitzpatrick serving now. Down the sideline, pass to the front, short hit. It's striking it down, it's out, and Vikings win it! The Vikings win game number 2. We're now up 1-1. Holy cow, what a game. We'll take a break and come back in a couple minutes. We're at 94.7 KMCH.
Everett's Auto Parts is your farm and automotive one-stop shop. See Karen or Mary for your family's hair care needs at Hairworks Family Hair Care. And for your nail needs, see Mama Jen's Nails, all in Edgewood. Go Vikings!
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Ray's Excavating, your ag expert specializing in tiling and waterways. Ray's Excavating LLC in Edgewood, they work dirt cheap. Ray's Excavating in Edgewood wish the Edco Vikings the best of luck.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
See the friendly experts at any community savings bank to find out about Simply Free Checking, or visit them at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
The Edgewood Convalescent Home, modernized with that home away from home feeling. Lincolnwood Assisted Living has home-like accommodations and personal service and health care available when you need assistance. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, the peace of mind you need for your family's special needs.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Welcome back to Oelwein. It is heating up here, temperature-wise and adrenaline-wise. It's 1-1. We're knotted up 1-1. The winner goes to the state tournament down in Cedar Rapids, and another conference school, Sama 2-0. So doing well there, area schools, and of course West Delaware and Independence already headed to the tournament. So let's see if we can get one more through here tonight with the Edco Vikings. And of course, Roger, team's still alive, and long trip to, where are they going, Raj?
We're going to be out going on Friday night, but we really don't care. We drive anywhere to play in the state quarters. So.
Serving far up to right, the Vikings, and a hard hit at the net. And that one almost fixing its way through the net. The tape there was Zoe Semmelroth. Pounds that ball through and pull up 1-0. Yeah, those two big hitters, Semmelroth and Belfius, just dynamic duel for Tripoli. You get one out of the ball game, and the Vikings can come back. Hit to the outside, saw shot down, going to be good. A little bit of an inside for Allison Tibbett, the senior. Knotted up 1-1. Serve from the center. Back left. Hey, a hard hit there from the right side. Right side outside by Jenna Belfius. Now the difference, though, Belfius only a freshman at 5'11". She hits like a senior. Serve from the center. Vikings hitting from our left to our right now. Big shot by Fitzpatrick, going to be dug out by Tripoli. Panthers hit from the left side back row. Set to the outside left, hard hit over the double block, goes to the Tripoli side. Pass the outside left, the hit diagonally. Going to be in. Nobody over that far left sideline. So cutting that from the front left down in front of the back row. A nice hit there. Lubick, 3-1, Tripoli lead. This game just as important as game number 2. The Vikings have got to come back. They cannot fall behind by too much. And that one's going to be down. A little bit of a miscommunication there. The pass could have been a little bit higher, but yet both teams, key players in the front row, look at each other going, I don't know, you take it.
Yeah, you go softball long enough, that you take it is no good.
Nope. Ball past the back row left, the set to the outside left for the Vikings. It's going to be down. And the kill. Nice kill there by Asplin with the kill. 4-2. 4-2 to score here. Vikings are from our left to our right. Close to the back row middle. To the outside right, back over the left side. Slam, we're going to be hit to the back row. The Vikings push it back up front. Dink shot goes to the back middle. Tripoli right there, and a hit shot over double block. And it falls down behind the double block. But they were up there, they got it up, went over their hands and fell down. That point goes to Zoe Semmelroth, who gets the opportunity to go to the back row now. So she will be serving from the back row. 5-2 to score in game number 3. Jump serve to the back row middle. Pass to the right side. It's going to sail out of bounds. Tripoli quietly pulling away in this one early. They've got to be awake on this one. You cannot, because you won game number 2, you want to win game number 3. Ball at the tape goes down for 8. You do work on hitting shots close to the tape, right?
They must, because that's at least the 5th one that they put on the tape that is well away from the Edco team.
Yeah, you do work on that. 7-2 to score. Serve to the left side, and it's 8-2. 8-2. Coach Perkins going to take a timeout. I'd like to thank these area sponsors for making the next game possible. T&L Drainage, Community Insurance, Community Savings Bank, Del Clay Farm Equipment, Deers Realty, Edgy Megs, Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Sawn Supply, T&D Power, Sports and Garnerville Auto and Tire, Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Feed Mill, Edgewood Locker and Event Center, Edgewood Service, Pet and Repair, Taylor Family Hair Works, Everett Auto Parts, and McKenna Nails, and Ray's Excavating. 8-2 the score. You cannot fall behind in a game of this against another ranked team. Both these teams have had outstanding seasons. Just cannot fall behind like this. You got to fight your way back. So here we go. Vikings get that calling that timeout. It works for them. Usually it does. Vikings have got 5 seniors leading the way here. Jump serve to the middle. Pass to the outside left. It goes sails out of bounds. 9-2. Last time Tripoli was in the state tournament was 2017. Jump serve left zone, back row, goes back across the Tripoli side. Going to be free ball for Tripoli to bring it back across, and they do. They're working on all cylinders again, Roger.
Yeah, Tripolo's really got the rhythm going now, and Edco's kind of where they want to be if they can get similar off here to make a mistake and get her out of the game and be in the rotation so they can really take advantage.
10-2. Set to the outside left. Going to be down. Kill shot there for Kelsey Applin. 10-3. The serving from the back row center for Edgewood. Ella Aldvis with the freshman, the jump serve from the back middle. Pass the outside left. Big shot back to the middle. Pass over to the back row behind the 10-foot line. Back over to the Edco side. Going to hit the tape. Comes back over and falls on the Tripoli side. So there we go. 10-4. And you can't come back all at once. You got to kind of go maybe trade 3 for 2 and do that a few times to fight your way back into it. Pass the back throw, serve. The outside right. Box there. Goes back to the Tripoli side. Pass the outside left. Now a hit goes back throw down sideline. Going to be good. Hitting the fist on it with the Libero. Off. Just 11-4. Tripoli up by 7. This match knotted up 1-1. Game number 1 went to Tripoli 25-11. Game 2, Edco won 32-30. And here we go. Game number 3, 11-4. Edco finds themselves behind. Another block up and down on the Tripoli sideline. 11-5. So the Vikings, you just gotta kind of will your way against this lead. Serve from the center. Back middle. Poor pass up to the outside right. They do get it there. Back row. Edco now going to be big back pass to the backside right. Set to the middle. Going to go over free ball on the Edco side. They should be able to set this one up outside left. And then they dig it over double block. And that goes down for the point. So they were in a situation that Tripoli was playing defense for the kill. Well, they did get the dink shot up, but they still were flat-footed as they could not move quick enough to get underneath the dink. 11-6. Pass the outside left. The kill shot goes down. Edco there kicks the rafters. Still playable. Goes back and forth to the Tripoli side. Pass the outside right. The hit goes down on the Tripoli side. There we go. That's how you do it. You nickel and dime them. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. 11-7. Edco pulling their way back into it. Only down by 4. Hard serve to the back row. At the middle, block goes up. Back over to the Tripoli side. Set to the outside left. Edco right there. Now Edco was set the over to double block, but back to the Edco side after block. Set to the middle. Block once again to the Edco side. Big shot over. Pull there. Free ball. It's going to be the middle. Edco pushes it back across. Free ball once again. A long one here. Push to the back row corner. Edco right there. They run it down. There's 2. There's 3 hits. Goes back over. Free ball on the Tripoli side. Set to the back set. Right side. The kill shot. Into the tape. You want to win those long rallies, Roger.
Yeah, that was a great job by Edco there. They just stayed with it until they were able to get the defense set, and Tripoli wasn't able to take advantage of it.
11-8. Set to the outside right. Diving forward. Good job by the Libero. Pass the backside row. Going to be go back through the Tripoli side. Outside left to hit. Diagonally. Edco there again. Takes it up. It's set to the outside left. Going to be a free ball. Goes back across the tape. Tripoli there with a set at the line. Big shot goes back over to the Tripoli side. 1 hit up. 2 slam down. Back again. Edco, great defense. Hits the tape. Boy, Roger, I thought somebody came really close to stepping over that line down there.
Yeah, it looked close, but that was a good run there by Edco. I think they went about, they go 4-1 there, I think.
Right, that's what you got to do. You can't get all 8 at once. They got to cut in half, 12-8. Jump serve from the right side corner, back over to the Edco left. The set to the middle, over a jump shot, dink down, it goes. Tripoli right there, the pass over the left side, comes back over. Free ball on the Edco side, push over to the left side, over the double block. He's not going to make it across the tape. Good effort by Allison Tibbett. She knew she had to pound it through the double block and just didn't get it over the tape. 13-8. This match knotted up 1-1. Regional final here from Oelwein. Ball sails off. The Tripoli Panthers and the Edco Vikings. two rated teams. One of them's going to make it. One's going to end their season with a great year. Serves the backside corner. Set to the middle. Over the block. Sets to the outside left. Double block up the hit. Goes to backside middle. Once again. Tripoli push. Sets to the outside left. Down the sideline. Going to sail out. Cuts it out of bounds. 13 to 10. Edco down only by 3 now. At one time, that was 8. When you look at the score, 13 to 10. Just how well Edco has cut into that lead. 1-1 the match. The serve to the left sideline. Tripoli has to run underneath it. Free ball now for the Vikings. Pass to the middle. Set to the outside left. Dink shot goes on the sideline. Tripoli right there for it. To the libero. She sets up to the right side. Block goes down. The block there up the line by Delaney Bergen. 13 to 11. Vikings within 2. Back to the left side corner. Push to the outside right. Hits him behind the 10-foot line. Sails out. Edco now down by 1. 13 to 12. That 8-point lead is just about to evaporate for the Panthers. Long serve to the back row. Pull it back to the right side. And into the paint. They're knotted up. It's their new ball game right here.
Edco did a great job of just taking it 1 point at a time and put the 4 or 5 point rallies together and went from 8 down to tied now.
13-13. Set to the middle. Over double block. Sails out. Now you got to also look on the side of Tripoli. They realize they just lost an 8-point lead.
Yeah, momentum's a great thing. And right now it's all on Edco's side.
14 to 13 as that hit goes out of bounds. Thank these area sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. G&L Drainage, Community Insurance, Community Savings Bank, Del Clay Farm Equipment, Deers Realty, Edgy Megs, Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Saw and Supply, TNT Power Sports, and Garnerville Auto and Tire, Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Feed Mill, Edgewood Locker and Event Service Center, Edgewood Pump Service, Benton Repair, Hairworks, Family Hairworks, Everett's Auto Parts, and Mama's Chin Nails, and Ray's Excavating. 14 to 13. Edco was down by 8. They lead now by 1. We're knotted up 1-1 in this regional final here from Oelwein. You can't find a place to sit on the Edco sideline. Some of the Edco fans are sitting over on the Tripoli side. That's how full it is. Serve down left sideline. Pass to the middle now. We got to sit to the outside left. Trying to get a double block up in front of Jenna Belfius. And they did, but the block goes off the hands and goes out of bounds. Knotted up 14-14. Tied up 14-14. These two heavyweights here in Class 1A. Serve from the back left to the Edco middle. Edco's going to be able to set it to the middle. Single blocker up. Ball back to deep corner. Set to the outside right for Tripoli. Edco in the back row. They pass it back up once again. The middle hitter. It's Patrick now. The diving save by Tripoli. And the slam goes down by Zoe Semmelhoff.
Yeah, Semmelhoff got back in the game now, and Tripoli went to her right away. That's good plays both ways. Edco had a chance for a kill, and Tripoli came up with a kill.
15-14. Tripoli leads. I think serve. Edco there for it. Fitzpatrick doesn't get it over the tape. Double block in play. She was trying to slice it in front of that double block. The ball was set too close to the net for her to do much other than to try to angle it away from that double block. 16-14. The Tripoli Panthers lead. Game number 3. Serve goes back to the middle. The set to the middle. Fist ball back to the back left side corner. It's good. Doing a great job. Edco's got some great presence at the line. They can see when that double block is, and they know when to try to pass it over the top, hit right through it or not. So it's 16-15. Hit goes down, though, once again at that front left side by Zoe Semmelhoff. 17-15. as we're heading towards that key situation. When, you get about 20, you want to have that lead. It's 17 to 15 right now. Tripoli serving from the backside right. Head down the sideline, back middle. Edko underneath it, set to the middle. Back to the middle, back row it goes. Tripoli with a quick serve down, goes down. Beautiful pass up front, and a quick set to the middle, and putting it down. Zoe Semiroff there, 18 to 15. And now Coach Bergen's going to take the timeout. We'll take a break and come right back. It was 94.7 KMCH.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
And so, Zip goes out of bounds there, and the Vikings get the point, 18 to 16. Serving from the center, back row to the left side. Kind of a bad pass up front, but they push it back to the Edco side. Edco now with a pass to the middle. Push back across to the middle. They dig it across, and there it is. Out of the corner of the eye, the center in the middle there. Saw the Edco had vacated that back left area and kind of went over her shoulder and put it down. A little bit of a soft, little bit dink over her shoulder. 19 to 16. Jump serve to the back middle. Ball passed up to the center. Back to the right, single blocker down. That's going to sail out. Critical time right now. It's 20 to 16, Roger.
Yeah, it's critical. It's critical because of score, but also, lost her name. Semiroff this is her last rotation in the front row. And get her out of the front row always gives you a chance.
And right there, she blocks the hit by Fitzpatrick, and it's 21 to 16. 21-16. Ball passed up. It's going to be a free ball. Goes across over to Tripoli side. Kind of a missed serve reception. Hits the outside left. Edco underneath it. The set to the outside left goes down. Good block. Beak in the back row. Goes out of bounds. Fitzpatrick with the kill. 21 to 17. This is the time when you want to get that lead back. You do not want to be trading points now. 21 to 17. You got to score 2-1 right now ratio. You got to get a couple quickies here. Set to the middle. Goes down at the kill from the middle. To Zoe Semiroff. 22 to 17. This match knotted up 1-1. Game number 3 here. And Tripoli up by 5. Jump serve from the back row, hits the tape. And a push shot back to the Edco side. They're going to be able to set it up to the outside middle. Dink shot doesn't make it across. It's 23 to 17. 23-17. Commanding lead now for the Panthers in game number 3. Jump serve to the middle. Passed up to the center. And the Edco pushes it back, and they're going to say it's a lift. So it's 24 to 17, and that brings the Tripoli crowd to their feet. It's James serve here, 24 to 17. The jump serve to the middle. Passed up underneath, doesn't make it across. And Tripoli's won game number 2, 25 to 17. Well, the Vikings have got to regroup again here. 25-17. We'll take a break and come back in a couple of minutes. We'll listen to 94.7 KMCH.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Edgewood Pump Service is your state-certified submersible pump installer with over 44 years experience. Edgewood Pump Service is open 24 hours a day. Call Edgewood Pump Service anytime for reliable service. Go Vikings!
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Rustic, vintage, handcrafted items, antiques, home decor, and gifts, all this and more at Edgy Meg's. Their Christmas open house is November 1st through the 4th. Check them out on Facebook at Edgy Meg's. Edgy Meg's is located on Laser Road on the south end of Edgewood. Megan would love to see you in her shop. Go Vikings!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Welcome back to game number 4. Tripoli leads this match 2-1 for a trip to the state tournament. Serving from our left to our right, Tripoli. The Vikings with a free ball comes over to the Tripoli side. This back set to the middle. Good defense in the back row. Edco digs it out. Now their hit comes a shot goes to the right. Defense by Tripoli. Free ball back over the Edco side. Set the outside left. Goes off a blocker. Tripoli right there. Pass the right side. It's going to sail it around. So that's a good start for the Vikings. They're up 1-0.
Great defensive play there by Alvis. She dug a pretty hard spike and put it right on the center, so Edco was able to stay in offense.
Serve to the middle. Tripoli hitting from our left to our right. Over the double block. Edco's defense in the back row. The set to the outside left. Back to the middle. The set to the middle. And goes out of bounds. Double block in place. Ball too close to the net. So Zoe Summerross says, I'm going to try to cut it down the sideline. Slices it a little bit too thin, and it goes out of bounds. Edco up 2-0. Set, centers to the middle. The set. The out left side. Double block it up to make it across. So yes, it does make it across. What are they saying here? Which way is it going? Should be the Tripoli side, right? Yeah. Got it. Okay, 2-1 here. Tripoli serving. Moving from the left side, add Bronson. Bronson back to the middle. The pass to the outside left. The hitter goes across and at the point for the Vikings. Doing the damage for the Vikings. Ella Alvis. Up 3-1, the Vikings are. Knuckle serve to the back left. Pass the outside left. Double block push to the back row. Pass up. Soft shot by Fitzpatrick. Tripoli right there to field it. Double block goes up and down on the Tripoli sideline. Edco waiting for Zoe Summerrock. They were all over her, and it's 4-1. The Vikings. Serve from the center to the back row. The set. No, it's going to be a dunk shot. Echo right there for that little bit of a dink. Pass goes back to the left side corner. Set up to the right side. Getting the tape. The kill goes down. One and the same, though. So Zoe Summeroff with that kill, 4-2. Edco leads. I believe, Roger, was trick-or-treat night in Oelwein tonight, wasn't it?
Sure looked like it when we drove in. There was some different costumes walking around town anyway.
4-2 here. Vikings with the hit at the tape. Falls down, it's good. Vikings up 5-2. I just saw a few costumes walk by. Kind of reminded me of that. 5-2 here. Not too many costumes out there. Everybody's pretty much wearing their school colors. Edco serving with a 5-2 lead in game number 4. Back to the back row. It's set to the outside left. Single blocker up. It goes deep into the left side corner for the kill. And it's 5-3. Serving in the back row for Tripoli. Zoe Summeroff. Jump serve to back left corner. Vikings set to the left side left. Kill shot slicing down. Still alive. Nope. Going to say it's Edco's point. The ball went behind the pole at the court. What I liked about that spike was it's slight. Like a hard tennis serve. 6-3. Jump serve from the middle back. Sails out of bounds. 6-4. Game number 4. Tripoli Panthers lead 2-1. They won games 125-11, game 3, 25-17. Edco with that 32-30 win in the middle there. Sink shot comes back over to the Tripoli sideline. Could be a free ball for the Vikings. They'll be able to set it up. Now they sink it back across. This time Tripoli's going to be able to set up a kill. And it goes out of bounds. Double block in place. Tripoli's starting to get a little bit lazy with those sets. They're setting it too close to the net, and that's paying dividends for the Vikings. 6-5.
That score's wrong again. I think the score should be 7-4.
I believe you're right. Are they going to catch that or not? They're saying Tripoli serving, though. So it must be Tripoli must have got the point. Must have. Ball comes across, and then a big shot. Just like that, 6-6.
The ball was called out.
I thought so.
Somebody in the net.
They must have.
Yeah.
6-6 here. Knotted up. Game number 4. Tripoli serving from our left to our right to the back row. Set in the middle, the back set to the right side. Over the double block goes down. Point Edco. Nice hard slam by Chelsea Aslin. 7-6. Serving from the middle center. The Vikings knuckleball. No rotation at all. Comes back across the Viking side. Free ball. And it comes back into the tape. Sometimes those knuckleballs are harder to defend, play against the ball with a lot of spin on it. 8-6 Vikings. Let's see if you can do it again. Another knuckleball at the center. Backs it to the right side. Double block up. Blocking defense to the back row. Digs it out. Now hit for the Vikings to the back middle. The set at the middle. Single blocker up. Dink shot. The Vikings are there underneath it. Kill shot. Go back to the corner by Fitzpatrick. Going to sail out of bounds. 8-7 Vikings up. From the back left side for Tripoli. Brianna Lovick, the junior, serving. Jump serve hits the tape. Edco, they're able to get it up. It's going to be a free ball, though. They're not going to be able to do much with it except get it across the net. The set to the outside left, double block up. Sails it out back to the row. Ball still alive for the Edco Vikings. The free ball comes back across. Just keeping that ball alive. Quick sitter at the lane. Doesn't come across. After the block, still on the Tripoli side. Back row, the Vikings dig it once again. Back set to the middle. Push shot back to left side corner. A little bit off balance. 2 balls up in the air. The third pass is going to come across. Vikings once again. The set to the outside left. Soft shot to left side corner. Tripoli dives after. Still up in the outside left. To hit. 1 block. Ball back up in the air. The set to the out middle. Goes down and goes. And the other. Whoa, that's the kind of game you want to see.
Big block there by Bergen on the play before the hit, and then a monster hit there by Hoffman.
9-7. Serve from the middle to the middle back. The little pass can be a free ball. Comes back across. The Vikings, they're going to set it up back to right. Hits the back row right there. A defender in the back. Hits the tape. Still going to be a free ball, though. Vikings get it on their side. They're going to be able to do something with it. So they push it back across the tape. Now it's going to be a back to the right side. Double block up. Vikings dive after it. It's going to be a ball once again. And they're going to take the double hit off the forearms. 9-8.
That was a tough play there for Bergen because she put the ball up and then had to recover to get back to her setting position. Was just a little off balance.
Soft set to the middle. The back set to the outside right. Over the top of the double block. Set to the middle. Dink at the back corner. It's going to sail out of bounds. Vikings up 10-8. 10-8 to score here. Vikings up in game number 4. A little bit of a sweat spot out there. I see why. It's getting awfully humid and hot in here, Roger.
Yeah, it's really warmed up in here. We've had nice sunny days here the last few days, so the gyms have stayed really warm.
A little bit of a moisture, almost like a timeout here. 10-8. Vikings serving from our right to our left. In the back row. Soft serve to the back row left. The set to the outside left. Double block up in place, diving in the back row. That's going to be good. And Vikings getting it across somehow. Over the sails out of bounds. They did everything they could to keep the ball in play. 10-9. Tripola's Addison Franz and the senior serving from the right corner, from our left to our right here. Serves the back middle for the Vikings to the center. The hit from the middle. Double block still on the Tripola side. Quick set to the outside left, angle the back corner. The Vikings get it. Free ball comes back across to the Tripola side. Quick pass to the center. They're trying to dig it across. Vikings right there. Fitzpatrick does a good job of just getting it back across the net. And a kill shot hits the tape. Vikings put the point up. It's 11-9. This is kind of reminiscent of game number 2, Roger.
Yeah, the rotations are kind of the same. The score is the same. It's back and forth. Setting up for a great finish here.
Soft serve to the middle. Set to the left side. Kill shot goes down. That time the soft set right at about a ball height above the net. Gave Zoe Summeroff the opportunity for the kill. 11-10, Vikings lead game number 4. Germ serve from the middle. Back left. And short pass up front, and it's started up 11-11. Some of those points take 5 minutes to get. Other ones are just like that. Quick 1 point. One time, one and done. 11-11. Serve to the back row. Back to the right side. Slicing down. Should be a touch. It is. The kill by the Vikings, Fitzpatrick, and it's 12-11. 12-11, game number 4. Tripola up 2-1 in this regional final here from Oelwein. Set to the left side corner, the back set to the right side. And a kill shot there for Zoe Summeroff, the junior, the 6'1" junior. Hammers it down. Knotted up 12-12. Serving from the back left. To the middle. Pass is going to be in the back row, so the Vikings are going to give Tripola a free ball. They'll be able to set it up here. The set to the outside left, single blocker up. Vikings there, they dig it out. And they kill down left side. Oh, let's steal away. So the Vikings, after a great dig, they have the opportunity to set their own kill.
Yeah, that was a great job of defense there by Edco, and they were able to set it up and get the kill right in the middle of the floor.
Annie Hoffman with the kill for the Vikings. 13-12, Vikings. Jump serve to the middle. The set to the left side, too low. They're going to give a free ball to the Vikings. Vikings back set to the right side. Got to go to the back. Falling down. The ball's still alive, though. And that's going to give the Vikings a free ball. It's going to sail out of bounds. Vikings up by 2 now. 13-12 in game number 4. Very similar to game number 2, which the Vikings won. Jump serve to the middle. Sails out of bounds. 14-13. Both teams making their share of mistakes. Both playing teams with a fantastic play as well. 14 to 13 here. Ball back to the middle. It's set to the right side, the back set, over the double team. Ball still in play. Back set over the push. And a great job there by Brianna Lobeck. Lobeck's on the double team. She's on the left side. So a double team in front of her. And used kind of a chest pass, kind of a tap right in front of the net. Bredso could not recover. Got it up 14-14. To the outside left. Hits the tape. It's over by the Vikings. And so Tripoli has regained the lead, 15-14. 15-14, Tripoli leads this match 2-1. One more win and they go to state. Edco needs to get this game to tie it up. Set to the outside into the tape. We're now up 15-15. 15-15. Game number 4. Vikings serving. Like to see him run off about 5 points and then just cruise back and forth, you know. Serve back to the middle. Tripoli outside left, a set. Dink shot up. Vikings keep it alive. They keep it across the play. Set back to the outside left. Nobody there to block, and they put it down in the middle. So that point goes. Choke shot by Brianna Lobeck.
Yeah, it's a great play by Lobeck. The defensive play before, Alvis made a great play because she was going to make the initial play, and the ball got tipped, and she made a play laying on her stomach to get the ball back up again.
16-15, jump serve to the middle. The outside left. Dink shot across the top. Pass the outside. They hit. Back row, good defense by the Vikings. Hit from behind the 10-foot line, goes to the back row. Chipole's going to be able to set it up with a hit shot. Going to sail out of bounds. Knotted up 16-16. 16-16. Game number 1 went to Chipola. 25-11. Game 2 went to Edco, 32-30. Game 3 went to Chipola, 25-17. This one is definitely like game number 2. 16-16. They set up the line. Good defense in the back row. Vikings push it across. They block it now back to the Edco sideline. They're going to push it back across. Partial block goes down on the Chipola sideline. Edco back to the lead. 17-16. Vikings doing a great job in that back row with some defense. Digging them some shots you wouldn't think anybody would get. 17-16 our score. The serve goes to the left side corner. Chipola will set it up. Back set to the right side. And that was going to sail out of bounds. So the Vikings have run off a pair here. We're getting close to that 20-point game, and it's going to be close. You know, you want to get to 20 first. Gives you a little bit of an advantage when it gets to game time. 18-16. Ball pass to the left. Angling out, and that's going to be in. Nice little cut shot. Flat-footed cut shot, almost like a serve from the right side to the left side corner by Ellie Steer, the junior for Chipola. 18-17. Edco leads game number 4. The serve back to the left row. It's going to be good. Both players had time to recover it, but they both felt it was going to go out, but it took a headlong spin down, and we're now at 18-18. Sometimes those float, sometimes they go down. 18-18. Ball set from the middle. Serve, that is. Goes backside corner. Good pass up to the center. Quick straight over the double block. Goes back middle to the center on the Chipola sideline. Edco, great defense. Back row comes back across the short side. Another hit. Edco again defense. It goes back across. 2 saves now. Another one. Third one hits the tape. Back to the Edco. Set to the outside left. Vikings put it down. Defense by Chipola. The dig to the left side. Push to the corner. Edco dives at her. Still in play. Push back across to the back row. The center, left side, quick hitter down. This time Chipola won that long rally. They capped that off with a quick set at the net, and it went with a kill by Zoe Semroth.
Yeah, that was one of those situations where Edco played great defense, but they were on defense the whole time. They didn't get a chance to get a good swing at the ball, and Chipola had 3 good swings, and eventually the ball went down.
And so it is. Thank these area sponsors for tonight's broadcast. D&L Drainage, Community Insurance, Community Savings Bank, Delcray Farm Equipment, Deers Realty, Edgy Meg, Edgewood Auto and Tire, Edgewood Saw and Supply, TNT Power, Sports and Garnerville Auto and Tire, Edgewood Convalescent Home, Edgewood Feed Mill, Edgewood Locker and Event Center, Edgewood Pump Service, Benton Repair, Hairworks, Family Hairworks, Everett's Auto Parts, and Mama Jen Nails, and Ray's Excavating. Tripoli has regained the lead 19-18, game number 4. If Tripoli wins this game, they go to state. If Edco wins this one, we go to the final game number 5. Raji, did you see what they're holding up? Tripoli holds up over there.
I don't know what that. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't got a good look at it. It's got to be protected. It's in a plastic bag.
Soft set to the middle, serve to the middle. The Vikings get it. Set to the middle. Goes off the head of a Tripoli player, but it's still playing. Ball gets across on the Edco side. They save it. Now the Vikings get a free ball over to the Tripoli side. The set, the quick hitter to the left side. Blocked over the right. Got it up 19-19. It's part of the action. Edco, though, still presence of mind to keep playing defense. This Edco defense is phenomenal tonight. 19-19. The serve to the middle. The set to the middle. Goes back to the back row. Edco again diving for it. Get up front. 2 players go after it. Off balance it is. And they're going to say it's a carry by Tripoli. Edco first to 20. That's always a good omen right there. Edco up 20-19. Edco up 20-19. They need this game to tie it up. Serve to the middle. The set. Double block up. Diving for it. Still up there. There's 2. Third hit comes over. Back to the and down it goes. Back again with Tripoli. Good defense in the back of the set. Left side. Just not make it over the tap. Edco up 21-19. Edco up 21-19. That's going to be a Tripoli timeout. Yeah, that is the Edco crowd over there. That gives credit that student body. Wow.
Yeah, we've got a great student body here tonight. They're making a lot of noise. A lot of football players here from practice and just supporting the girls really well here.
Well, you know, you guys have had some success in the boys. You had baseball last summer. You had basketball last year. You had football in the playoffs. You want to get this girls team through.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You know, Coach Bergen has worked so hard for so long, for so many years. And, you know, we're in a position right now where we can take this to a 5th game and whatever happens, happens.
21-19. Edco up, and they'll be serving. I'd sure like to know what that little thing that Tripoli holds something over their heads. I'm not sure what it is. After they come off the timeout, they show it to their fans. Here we go. Edco serving, though, from the middle. To the back left corner. The set. The outside left middle. Double block. Edco defense right there off the tape. They play it out of the net, and the kill down goes down. Hey, the Vikings with the kill. It's that play. That defense is incredible. First, you got to save off the kill shot. Then the play out of the net. And then Fitzpatrick right there, taking that to her advantage. It's 22-19. Center to the middle, the back row. The set back to the right side. Double block up. Goes down. It will be point for Tripoli. Panthers have pulled within 2. 22-20. This is game number 4. Panthers win this when they go to state. Edco, we got game number 5. Regional final, Class 1A. Serve from the left side corner. Back to the middle. The set. The right side. Soft pass comes across over to the Tripoli side. Dink shot goes over, hits the tape twice. Oh, actually balanced on the tape. Roll a little bit and fell on the Edco sideline. Put it hits the wall and back on the Tripoli sideline. 22-21.
Yeah, that ball needed to take one more revolution on the tape, so it fell out of bounds for Edco. Once again, Tripoli's had 7 or 8 of those throughout the match tonight.
Jump serve from the back row, goes to the back row middle. 4-point out. Still pass for second round up 22-23. And Coach Ferguson takes the timeout. 22-22. Key situation here. One thing you can't worry about winning or losing right now. As soon as you start thinking about winning or losing in this game, it's not going to happen for you.
Yeah, you just have to play the point that's in front of you. That's all you can do. And try and win that point you live that point and then try that one on one at a time, and that's the only way you can play the game. If you're worried about winning or losing, it'll get away from you.
22-22 our score here. Game number 4. Tripoli leads this match 2-1. Tripoli winning games 1 and 3 quite easily. Edsel with that thriller winning game number 2, 32-30. This one has got game number 2 written all over it. Tripoli will be serving for the lead, though. And in the back row, very effective, Addison Franzen, senior. I believe that Tripoli, both teams is in their starting rotation. I believe Franzen started serving the game. So Franzen serving from the right side left. Quarterback to the back row, up to the center, outside left. The hit goes out of bounds. Pull up 23-22. The kill by Fitzpatrick sails out. 23-22. Franzen serving again from the left side corner, from our left to our right. Ball goes back, left side corner. Head go underneath it. It's going to be a free ball for Tripoli. Goes to the back row middle. Pass up to the center. Right side, kill shot goes down, and it's on the sideline. We've got match point here for Tripoli. 24-22. Match point for the Tripoli Panthers in the state tournament. Served by Franzen. To the back row. Set up to the center. Outside right. Push shot over the top. Back row. The set to the middle. Kill shot up. And go underneath it. Back to the Tripoli sideline. The set to the right side. Kill shot up. And go underneath it once again. Kill goes down. Big shot goes down. 2 and 3. It's going to be a free ball for the Vikings. And they're going to say it's a double hit. 24-23. Edco serving to tie this one up. The Vikings need this one. Gotta have it. 24-23. Top serve to the corner. The set to the middle. Big shot down. And then it's it. The Tripoli Panthers head to the state tournament. 25-23. Tremendous ball game. Tremendous match tonight. Both teams deserve to go, but this is time of year when good teams don't make it.
Yeah, it was a tremendous match. I don't know what you could say. Both teams played really, really well. Ball was served well. The momentums went back and forth unbelievably, especially in the last 3 games. And Tripoli just made one more play.
So our match scores tonight. Tripoli won game number 1, 25-11. Edco won game number 2, 32-30. Tripoli won game number 3, 25-17. And then Tripoli won game number 4, 25-23. Wow, that ends the Edco Vikings season. We'll come back with a recap in a moment. You'll listen to Mix 94.7 FM GMCH.
Fenton Repair is your dealer for the #1 selling tractors in the world, Mahindra, backed by a 7-year, 3,000-hour powertrain warranty, or their new Retriever utility vehicles. Good luck from Mahindra Tractors and UTVs and Fenton Repair, LLC, located 5 miles north of Strawberry Point on Highway 13.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
Oelwein High School Tripoli headed for their 19th trip to the state tournament. Their first was in 1998. Their last was in 2017. They've got 10 state titles. Their first came in 1999. Their last in 2012. 9 in a row before they were beaten by Straumann in 2016. As for the Edco Vikings, this was Coach Eileen Bergen's 28th season as the head coach of Edco. She took over in 1991, her 29th year overall, as she was the season coach for 1 year. Her career record now stands at 494, 345, and 49 59 ties. She's 5 times the Tri Rivers Coach of the Year honors in 95, 99, 04, 11, 10, and 11. This 2018 team, they're the 18th team in Class 106 as far as enrollment, inside of 116. Match-wise, they're 25 of 10. Stat-wise, they were 63 of 31. The Vikings were 5-2 in the Tri-Rivers Conference West, tied for second with East Buchanan behind Starmont. They were ranked in Class 1A, top 15 all season long, and they finished 9th in the final rankings. The roster included 5 seniors, 5 juniors, and 4 freshmen. Key for the Vikings this year, they were healthy. The seniors led all the way with 4 years of varsity experience, and they had 3 freshmen in Hansel, Hoffman, and all this that really stepped it up. We saw that tonight. They've won 6 of 7 games coming into the regional final night with wins over Elkader 3-1 and total score of 172. Last season, the Vikings were 16-16, and in 2016 they were 28-12. Their best record was 31-6 in 2012. Second best was 30-4 in 2011. The Vikings have absolutely nothing to be disappointed with other than, they could have made it to the state tournament. But Roger, they had a great year.
Yeah, the girls had a great year. You know, they had 5 seniors on the team: Allison Tibbett, Erica Voss, Delaney Bergen, Kelsey Asplin, and Haley Fitzpatrick. And those kids did a great job all year long. You know, it was just unfortunate tonight. It's like it just felt like that they were, you know, Tripoli made one more play. That was basically all it amounted to. And, you know, unfortunately your season ends, but it was a great year. And the girls improved throughout the year, and they were hot coming in through the tournament. And, you know, just credit the seniors and for all that they've done, and wish them the best of luck going forward.
And that about wraps it up here. So Tripoli will head to the state tournament for the 19th year. I'd like to thank Rod Bright, the athletic director of the Edgewood Colesburg Vikings, for joining me tonight. This is Kevin Shuffman. Good night, everybody, and thanks for listening. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
For all of your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck, Vikings, from your friends at Edgewood Feed Mill.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at 3rivers.